So welcome to the Breakfast Club. My name is Darren Hancock, and this is ThetaWaveTrader. Let's look at the markets this morning. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, 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 everybody. Let's have a look at what we're dealing with here this morning. Okay. I am liking, so I've got a couple of things on the 1 hour chart. If we want this to continue to go higher, I'm looking for this reaction off of right where we're at right now. So this low we have here, I want to see this fair value gap, hold price, which is the mean threshold of the hourly candle, happens to coincide, as data points do, with clean level like that. Let's see. Oh, let's bring that up there. Sorry. Oh, where'd it go? Sorry, I'm mucking about here. Stay tuned for our regular scheduled program. There we go. It's all coming back to me now. All right. There we go. I'm the only one in here, so that's good. I'm fine. It's best to come in a few minutes later while I kind of work out all my little quirks and stuff, so that's good. All right, anyway, so I'm looking for this level right here, which is on the hourly, is that mean threshold of that candle. So we're hoping that that holds up here, and we'll just be watching, not hoping, we don't hope. We'll just see if that holds up here, and we get a reaction off that. I want to see this little breaker here get taken on the upside. If we continue to go higher, then I want to look for 605. But right now I'm looking for this level right here, and we'll see if that holds. I'm watching this hold. If it gives way, if we go down below it, come back into it, then I'm looking for the next level for me is going to be 573. 573. Let's have a look at this one. 5 minute. We closed on the 5 minute, opened on it, and already through the mean threshold of the 5 minute as well. 5 minute lines up, lines up, lines up. So we'll see if they hold the giveaway. Then I think we're coming back deeper into this range. And what I have here, interesting data point, you say. Mean threshold of this candle. What does it line up with? Mean threshold of that candle. That's what I'm looking for. Interesting data point. And does it happen to overlap? This is where you get to see that algorithm setting these data points just marvelously. Look at the mean threshold of this busy, mean threshold. Pretty close, not right on the money, but you know. It's good for government work. Good morning, Hadi. Good morning. How are you today? I watched your video on your weekend setup. I love the way you're mapping it out, man. It's good. Well done. Couldn't have done better myself. You got all the key points. I like them. So we're watching there, lots of equal lows below us here. So chances are, if we do take that, I'm running for this rejection block in the lows, and then we're heading for this guy here. So 567 is next. Nice. All right. Thank you for your support. You're very welcome. I think you're awesome, Hadid. I love you, man. I hope things continue to work out for you. I hope you continue to get yourself a huge following, and I love the way you're helping people out, man. I just wish you so much. I wish you all the best, and you're doing so well. And I like it. People are watching you. People are following you, and they recognize you've got some skills with the market. So I think that's awesome. I'm happy for you, man. I'm doing good. I'm doing good today. I've been working out since we came back from England. We're doing, like, if we walk to the gym and push a couple of empty bars and then come home again, we feel like we've done something, which is kind of fun. So it's a slow, steady process because my back is just not always where it should be. So we're just taking it super slow. Good morning, Ali. I hope everything's well there, man. Oh yes, I just tend to forget the very thing that I'm harping on every morning, which is these key levels here, and I'm not even touching them. So hot here in this room. All right, let's look for midnight. That's a midnight candle. Midnight open. And then we have the range. I know a lot of you guys aren't doing this one anymore, but I do like it. That's the one right there. Tuesday. And then we want to go to 6. AM candle for me. Yeah, I like to see that go lower now. And the next target would be right there. For some stupid reason, they won't let me let's going to try and change it. I can't change this button here. I don't know why. It's not letting me change it. On other ones, it lets me trade it. So I have to take my full one hit there. So now if we can come back into the mean threshold of this, or the low, or there, and then we're going to continue coming lower. So there it is there. We're tapping the low, and now you want to see that keep coming lower. Um, 4 hour order block. Which one would you look? Which one you hold it? Which order block you talking about? 574. I don't see that thing fill in with that last bullish candle you got on the 4 hour. This right here. I don't want to see this fill in. This would be great if it just came back and stopped right here at 573, which is, it's not 573, yes, which is, I don't see that fill in. If you've broken this high, ideally you'd like to see a fair value gap form above it, but it's not. You've got to now digging into below it. So I wouldn't want to see any more than the mean threshold get taken. You want to see a portion of this stay open. Well, I'd love to see that anyway. So we'll see if it gets down to around this level. See what happens. Okay, so we get a body that breaks below here, then one candle come back up, tap it, and they can get short on that again. Just hit it there, 573, yeah. Oh, that's where you want to see it stay. Coming back now. Create a little fair value gap here now that you've swept this. And then you want to see it take this candle out on the upside and this reversal. I want to see that get taken to the upside. Give us a little pop. Run through this. Come back to it. Keep coming higher. That's the first one. I want to see it close above here. We'll see if this mean threshold here holds price, which would be an institutional order flow entry drill, roll over and come back down. If we get above that candle, that's like a buffer for me to keep coming higher inside this range. And it's a very small range right now to work in. There's 50%. Right, where's the 830? Morning, Abs. How you doing? News coming in an hour. Let's have a look at. So if you're looking at this little tiny range right here, the first order block to the left of the fair value gap, that's the an important candle for me. I always kind of look for that to see what confluences it lines up with. Does it create a swing point like this one here? Does it create a swing point? Now, if this was a bold candle straight through this, came back to this one before taking that out, ideally that would be my entry for a long. If that was a longer range, of course, that's a premium inside that small little piece there. So 50% puts us here. We've come back into that there. There's your discount. You want to see that continue coming back above here and get back into that small range there. If it closes below there, you're on the wrong side of it and your stop loss is going to get taken. So you're back to this candle's body. So this is kind of like the bull trap, right? It takes you up to 50% of this small range. I'll show you that again. And that's all it needed to keep coming lower. See that? Hit 50% of it. Hit the ideal confluence levels that it wanted to hit. Support price, rollover, and now we've come down and just put a little tiny wick through that level. See that? Bodies are still respecting this. So you want to see if we can make it back through the mean threshold of 579 and start coming back higher into that range. Got a fair value gap above you and the old BISI, the old discount box. How's all your landscaping coming there? Abs. Good support. Into the mean threshold or through that. Good. I want to see it keep coming higher. Good. Now you want to see this candle on the upside here get taken. If this candle here now runs through this and leaves this open, this is the candle I want to see support price. Got her done hard work, especially in the heat. Yeah, I bet, man. That's crazy. We came home and it was just been raining here so bad. Our eaves were full of leaves and hanging off. There's all the weight of all the water that was up there and it wasn't draining. So we had to get somebody come in yesterday and he's reattached it, cleaned all the eaves out, and now I've got weeping tile. Like spreading, I got things that pushes it away because my basement's seeping. It's getting some seepage from the rain as well because the water's not draining. So here we go. So we're above it now. Now I want to see us. It's going to be just below that little level there. If it comes back through the mean threshold, I'm on the wrong side of it. It'll come deeper into the range, probably back into here or this little bullish order block here. So I'm just going to typically my stop loss will go here. I don't want it to go below here, so this candle here becomes important. So we're back inside that little BISI, or sorry, the city, the old discount array right there. And add another one there. Nope, it's through it. It's got me anyway. Came back through it. See the body above here. My stop is right there. I usually put one tick below it, and it came right one tick below it. So that just means I might have to readjust where I put my stop loss. So I'm keeping it that tight. I didn't want the mean threshold to get taken, so now if it comes back into the mean threshold, rolls over, looks like we're going to aim for this guy down here. %, will put us here. So that's a good example of I'm demanding precision, a precise level. If I lose it, then it's a small loss versus taking that all the way back down into here. If I wanted to catch off this little breaker right here, takes this little swing point out. So we want clean action, and it's not giving it to you. So be okay with taking a hit, man. Look at that, just swept into that 50% range. Did it even hit that? Just shy of 50% there, see that? Mean threshold, we're through it here with a wick. No bodies through it yet, but that's becoming, there you go. It's still going higher, shit. Not as clean as I wanted it to be. It's still going in that direction. So as soon as it hit that high there, you pay yourself a portion off it there. And then you want to see that continue to push higher into this range here, 62, 70, if you're using CAM Model 1. If you're using CAM Model 2, it's literally 593 is what you're aiming for. 593. Yeah, all this you see how it's coming back into here. You want to see that just leave from here. Like this would have been nice to see it come back, tap that, and continue going. But it's not. So that's 9 o'clock. 8:57 to 9 o'clock. Make his debut below here. Still bullish. Still bullish until we get through here. Let's have a look at some other stuff. See, this is the kind of thing you're looking at. Here's that little imbalance right here. We traded back into it. As soon as we break the candle to the left, like that, you come back, you tap it, and you want to see it leave, right? This whole thing coming back into it. This is the exact same thing we were looking for back there on NASDAQ. This here, we have not got a body above it. The body's freeze right on the high of that candle. So no body breaking here, so this could turn into an hourly bull trap and come back down. We're sitting right at the top there. We swept them with the wick. Now this candle here becomes important for me on the hourly level. Don't have anything there. Crude oil. There, yesterday's level was 67.34. We hit that today. Is that what it was? Wow, look at that. I had something lined up here. Reversal here at 7 o'clock this morning. Change in direction. This is just a change in direction. Market structure shift when we get above here. Breaks above. Doesn't come back, so you wait for this. Look for the next one, which is right here. We finally close above it. Come back, tap it. You can get in long right there. Or comes all the way back in. Look at that mean threshold of those right there. Body holds price. The wick, usually where I stick my stop loss right down here, would have been a safe place. And off you go. You can see what the setup I have, it works the majority of the time. But right when I show it to you, it's not working. So they came down and got me. Yeah, so there's the premium array, box to box from here to here. You run all the way up through the box. You hit it here, close above it, come back, tap it, and continue going higher. That's the range extension tool I showed you that I teach you every morning. We're looking for box to box, and then from range extension, expect that box to get taken to the upside and reach for the next box, which is up here and here. And you find those right there. We trade above it right there. We come back into it there and continue pushing higher. Does not have a body break this. So if you're using your CAM Model 3, where you're just going a box and you wait for the next reversal box to get taken, you haven't got one yet, unless you look at these little imbalances here. Then you've got one, it swept the low, came back through it, tapped it, and then continues going higher. Oil. Oil. Still looking for a take down into this 1308 level. Nice. Wicked into it, drove through it, into our breaker, through the breaker, tap the breaker, keep pushing higher. That's a great example yesterday of pay yourself at the rejection blockade. You don't get the lows you were looking for. We were looking for these levels. Wanted to see it tap this, roll over, and come back down. It didn't. It tapped it, which was great. And then all of a sudden it started cutting back through. So this candle would have been the one that cut through you. Creates our fair value gap. Keeps coming. Look for the next one. Trades through it. You come back into it right here. Remember that candle. So anytime we see this one, we see a candle that runs right through it, you expect to see this wick come back and tap. If it doesn't and continues through the next one, look at the next one. That's the one you want to aim for to keep going higher. Now you want to see this candle get taken to the upside, find support at it, look for premium 1, premium 2 boxes, box to box. Because I think this one is just below 50%. So discount, premium 1, premium 2. So for gold, it's inside the small range discount box to premium box. Breaker, find support. I'd like to see gold go higher from here. So this is one of those buys that I take and go just the same thing I just did for NASDAQ. Same kind of setup. You've come back in, you've tapped it several times. Now I want to see it start reaching up for let's immediate rebalance. Let's reach for these old highs here. Let's let this sit on here today. See if we can't get up into this little cluster above us here. I'll come back to that one. Let me make sure if my, yes, I got my stop loss. My fail safe would be mean threshold of that whole thing again. So I don't want to see that low get taken now. Bitcoin. Body trades above, comes back inside, look for a run higher, box to box, inside this range. You're above it, you're inside it. Now I want to see that go higher now. I want to see it reach for this old high here, and there's a little bounce up here at 119.299. So I'm going to put a little flag right there. I don't like these wicks already coming through here already, but that as long as the bodies hold there, look for here. If not, look for back down here. Get this thing out of the way. I'm going to go now. This is one of those ones where I'm just going to look for it breaks apart if you get below there. First sign that we've got a change coming. We've got a change coming. We'll see how this works out today. There's a change in the air. Walt Disney finally broke those lows, come back into them. I want to see if this rolls over and comes back down to deeper into this little discount box here. USD CAD, yes, I can have a look at that for you, sir. Come on, little piggies, get up there. I like sugar here. If I can get above this level right here in sugar, I'm looking for this to go higher. If you're a commodity trader, we're already back inside the mean threshold of this candle. I like it. All these little imbalances look delicious. I want to see these stay open. We just traded back to the inside of them and now lift off, get through here, and then start pushing higher. For sugar, so you want looking for US CAD. US CAD. You're a brave man or woman. ZIX trading CAD. This is Canadian dollar. Let's put Canadian dollar. USD. What do you want? USD CAD. USD CAD. Anyone in particular? Forex. We'll just use Forex. What do you want daily? Give me your time frame, Zix. You want? Good morning, Derek. What time frame do you want me to look at? Zix. I'm not doing them all, so just give me one time frame you want to trade on or you're interested in most. Five, four, three, two, one. Okay, I'm only going to give you the hour. You can figure it out from here. So we'll just do a quick review of where it's come from. Breaker. Keep your eye on the breaker. Body trades above it. You want to see it come back into that mean threshold right there and then go higher. It doesn't. It rolls over, goes below it, kind of like what it did to me in NQ, right? Rolls below it, but it comes back inside this range. So you have to be prepared to see, do I want my stop loss? If it's a small range like this, it's going to run down to a retracement or a discount portion. If it takes the mean threshold, it's coming to 50 or 62%, 70% retracement. Look below you for that first fair value gap. If it runs through that, it's reaching for one of these two. It reaches back in all the way down to 70% up and trade entry reversal perfectly. Then you're looking for this to get taken to the upside. It does. Come back inside it. Bodies respect it. Continue to push higher. Now you want to see this high get taken and then used to go higher. Or a fair value gap. You'll hear me say, I want to see a fair value gap form above an old high. That to me is a great start to go higher. Fair value gap forms above an old high. Come back inside it, 50% of it, and then continue going higher. Beautiful trade setup. You want to see a portion of that stay open. Like I did here, you want to see it stay open. It does right there. It gives you what you're looking for, and then continues to run higher. You're running for your premium box, which is sitting right here. Draw these out, you guys. I'm telling you, I've given you gold here. See how we traded above it? Come back. You can't ask for more precision than that. Range extension now. We're looking for range extension. The range extends. So we have a new range now that's grown higher. You see a reversal. Just keep mapping this out on your charts, you guys. I tell you, I've given you gold. If you know what you're looking for, then you just got to demand this kind of price action from your charts. Because if you don't get it, then, or if you still flounder around, go, I don't know why it's not giving me what I want. Be specific and demand of it the price action what you want from it. So anyway, you drop below, you come back inside this small range here. Draw your fib tool from here to here. You'll see me just line it up from there just so you can get a better idea right there. Look at it, 62% retracement, right on the money. Tell me that's not a data point, you guys. And it's also right inside that fair value gap fill. Perfect. Fills it. Now you want to see this level get taken to the upside. It does. Creates a fair value gap above that high. You want to see a portion stay open, but it doesn't. It comes back to retest the premium box. Retests it and goes higher. That's US CAD. Believe it or not, that's actually pretty clean. I like that. Okay. I'm not a big fan, even though I'm in Canada here, I'm not a big fan of trading the Canadian dollar, but that's pretty clean. That's pretty clean. So I hope you like that, Wix, Vix, Zix, Wix, Vix, Zix. Silver's not giving us our return. We've already got an imbalance right here. We've traded below it, just popped into it here. And now we're looking for, see if we lose the mean threshold of that candle and start coming lower for silver. So that was the premium box. I would have taken a portion off of that. That hit it nicely. So again, right idea. Came back into a deep run back down to that discount box and then took it higher. Again, so if it takes the mean threshold out, expect to run into the first or second SIBIs. And now the next upside box you're looking for, next line I'd be looking for right here. How's our gold doing? Choppy. And we got 9:30 now. Find support here. Right to the mean threshold of this candle. Body's, look at that, body's just holding up on that. Ran right to the first little thing right there. It's already through it anyway. So now I want to see if it comes back to this level. See that nice little precise level there? Look at that, now you're running for new highs. So after it worked this area, came all the way back to that little block one more time. Tagged it right on a 27 candle too. That's a 30.32. Expect to reverse. Now I want to see if this candle holds price. Right there. And it does. Keeps pushing higher. Takes that high out, pay yourself at that high. And always pay yourself at the candle that's right behind you. And then you move to break even and then let that thing run now. You don't want to see that main threshold get taken. So right now you'd be in a risk-free trade, paid yourself a portion right there. And I know it's only 10 handles, 10 handles in the bag. Now you're out. Main threshold. Back to that little imbalance right there. And we're already popped through it already. That's why you pay yourself at the next candle. Change it up. Let's see if we can't 585. Right back to the 6 a.m. perfect candle. Look at that. Perfect retap. Into here, push higher now. Abs. I love your 6 a.m. candle, man. It's a beautiful thing. And if you think about this, what is so beautiful about that? Hadi calls this, he puts this out on his charts too. He hasn't mentioned anything. I've been watching to see if he's mentioned it on his our Telegram channel or in here, but he hasn't mentioned it yet. What is so significant about this level? It is also the London high. That's what it came all the way back to right there. That London high is right there. Came back, tagged it, and kept going higher. So if you mark off all your London highs, Asia highs and lows, and the Asia high and low, you'll see how often it gets worked. Nicely done. What would have been nice to see that come back and just give that 830 a kiss and go. We've swept a low, swept a high, come back into it, and then continue going higher. Yeah, ICT has given people some serious gold over the years, but it's dedication like yours, Abs, that spent a lot of time looking at that level where a lot of people weren't watching it, and you just needed people to listen, man. I'm glad we did, because it is an important candle. It's like Hadid's 830 open. Michael's talked about that as well. But when you have somebody that spends their time studying that and looking at those specific things, no different than me spending all my time studying inversion fair value gaps and price imbalances, and then developing our own little set of entries around those levels. So I look for breakers. My key thing is breakers, fair value gaps, inversions, price imbalances, and volume imbalances. And then I look for range extension in trading internal range liquidity. That's my thing. That's all it is. I'm not into S&T divergences and stuff like that. Not that those are bad, but I'm just not into those things because they don't change the course of how I trade anyway. But I get them. I understand them now. First presentation fair value gap. Above it, come back into it, keep going higher. Yeah, box to box is gold. Yeah, and that started off, I used to call it like array to like array, like to like. And then I just turned it into premium discount box because Michael talks about how the algo will reach from a premium level to a discount level. So I always look for whatever range I'm in, and I always look for a swing high and a swing low. And that's the little range I'm in. I look for premium and discount boxes in there, and then look for range extension all the way down to a 15-second chart to a 1-month chart. So it's no different than what I'm looking for over here in banks. I'm in banks and I'm up. If this is a 1-minute chart, what would I be looking for? Right here. So we've traded below it. So now my eye goes to here, and I think this range extension, I've got a premium and I've got a discount box. So if I trade through this discount box and come back to it, I'm looking for a rundown into this low. So I've got a change in direction. So if I'm invested in Toronto Dominion, for example, in banks, I don't want to see anything get below $100.75 on a close, because then I'm looking for a quick pop back in here, take some profit out of that and wait. And it won't be until we get about there that I can say, all right, now I'm looking for a range extension. I can get back in safely and expect to see more higher run. But if you don't, I'm getting out, taking my profits. I'm getting out there and I'm going to wait. And if it trades out that low, comes back into it, then you can short it and say, now I'm in a different range here. I'm looking for 50% of this, looking for this order block, this one, and I'm looking for those little imbalances along the way on the way down in a larger range, hunting for that 50%, so I can catch both directions. So it's no different in banks, commodities, anything. That's exactly what I'm showing you here on the 1-minute chart. It's no different than what I'd be doing on a higher time frame chart, right? Trade above it. We got a fair value gap. You want to see it stay open. It didn't. It just came back, filled the whole fair value gap, but the bodies come back, tap that high, keep going higher. So if that was a daily chart on a bank, you'd be like, oh, I can catch that long now. And I can start running for premium level. This is a day where you go, oh man, did I ever rip back against me? Now, if you're watching that day unfold in front of you, you're like, ugh, I'm out. And then all of a sudden it reverses back on you in the afternoon or whatever and keeps going higher. You got, if you're trading on a daily level, you've got to be able to give yourself that kind of slack, right? Now you may say, I don't want to see the mean threshold of that BISI on the daily get broken. If it does, I'm out. And you'd be out. And as soon as it broke that high again, you go, great. Now if it gets back above this candle here, then I can get back in sync with it and go long again. You'd want to see this level here, but you know, high, consequent encroachment, and low. You get the high, you don't even get consequent encroachment, and it continues going higher. So the loss you took there, you didn't get back until here. So from there, from here to here is getting back in sync with the market again. But that's what you gotta do. Yeah, some of the guys have been with me since the beginning. I appreciate you guys have been with me since the beginning or close to the beginning. It was July of 2022 we started doing this. And we're up over 1,000 people. That's pretty amazing. And I appreciate all of you. I really do. Every one of you. So keep your eyes on this level here now, because we got the 940. So some of you may be asking, how do you know when it's going to turn up on you? It's going to change different directions, right? Right back at you, man. Whoever just click the hearts, and right back at you. So that fair value gap's now become inversion. See how we drop below it, come in, tap it, and keep coming lower. Where are we inside this little swing point from here to here? We're right in a discount. So that's like I pull fib tools all the time. And I remember Michael back in the days, like, don't go crazy with your fib tool, but I do. I love it. So we traded through it, hit the 50% button, which is sitting right on top of that BISI again. And I want to see that start marching through here. We've already ran down to 79% retracement. Come on down. So there's the little entry for a short. As soon as it takes the low, pay yourself and start looking for the next level, which is this inversion, this first fair value gap presentation. Now I want to see that stay open, keep coming low, come back inside, or use this as, it didn't, it failed it. Okay, immediate rebalance, treat it like a fair value gap still. Keep coming, look for 620, 618, and then if you lose 618, look for 618 to keep coming lower. Wow, you can just use the inversion. That first fair value gap is good. Shepard, good morning. Thank you very much, Shepard. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you back. Did my gold get killed? Did I get smushed on gold? I did. It took my low up. We hit the premium box right here. And then it reversed on us. It's a bit choppy. Low swept. Now, because this is so choppy, you see this reversal here, or it's changing direction. If we get this SIBI taken, so I'm looking for a change in the state of delivery back into here, and then I want to see a run higher, take out this candle, then I want to see a market structure shift, and then start pushing higher. But you want to see something that gives you a distinctive, hey, look, I'm looking for a push higher. That's what I'm looking for in gold. So our Bitcoin came down and tagged our first level right there, and we get a nice little reaction off of that. Now I want to see that start pushing higher, and we're going to reach for up there. That's where I want to see it go. So that's the ideal place. Line in the sand is here. That's with the broken line you say it starts to lose luster for me when you start to break through that line. And then if it pops through there, then we're looking for a return all the way back down to here. Disney's still looking for it to reach down into that discount box deeper and potentially go through there to run down into these guys we got below us here. There's a little pool of liquidity sitting down here. British pound, we're looking for that to get down to this discount box again as well. Oh, that's British pound, Canadian dollar. I'm definitely looking for it to get down there. $1.83. So it cost you 183,000 for. That's if you could trade, if you could get it for what it's trading for, but you don't. They always charge another 2% or something like that on top of that. So you're looking at 185,000 for 100,000 pounds sterling. Anybody else want me to look at anything while we're waiting for this to continue doing what it's doing? There you go. It's traded below that level, traded back into that level, looking for lower prices. So there's a nice little reversal I gave you there. You're well inside this range here. So you're using 50, 62% on the way down using take profit model 1. Looking for a deeper run now. I do like this little area right here. It's a little tiny imbalance right there. Let's see if we come down to here. $6 pay yourself. Just because 6 o'clock is a nice candle to bounce off of, pay yourself there, and you're well inside that range of. If I gave you an entry right here, there's 50%. Pay yourself. 62%. Pay yourself. Came back to 50, you'd be out if you're using take profit model 1. If you're just going from box to box, you're going from here, and you're hoping that it comes down. I'm not hoping. We don't hope. We just expect it to come to 596 now. That's box to box trading. If you're not taking portions out, you're at least drag your stop loss down to a level where you're still eyeing this discount box down here. So we're just looking for it to tag this line right here. And that's my box to box I've shared with you all. Shepherd, retracted message. Still waiting. LNB 777. Good morning. I haven't seen you around for a while. Good to see you back. There we go. We're right through that level now. Box to box. And it's just extending. It's coming all the way back down. So look at these little boxes down here. Done. Done. Where is this guy sitting? Right there. So in the deeper part of the range, that larger range, box to box, done. So if you're paying yourself at 1 inside that range, the next range, this one here, pay yourself there. The largest range, pay yourself there. Box to box, man. I love it. Now you want to see range extension. You want to see a body get through here, here, and here, and it's already extended already. We're back to this original. So now I'm looking for a down here at 559. There's 559. Oh, it would have been a dandy entry from up here. There's the consequent encroachment, which is also the mean threshold of this candle. Yeah, it has been a while. I hope everything's safe. Hope your family is well. LMB, I hope all your family's doing good. You guys are all healthy. There's a return to that level. I want to see that roll over and come lower now. That's right to this mean threshold. Let's see 10 o'clock, send it higher. I want to see that. If we break through here, then I'm back into long for a bit. You got this one. All those three levels are now important. See how the bodies are holding on it right now? So still bearish until we break through here. And ideally, if you want precision, you don't even want to see wicks get through there. You want to see it tap it, roll over, and go. Definitely not bearish. When I see it starting to wick through it, that's a precision level. And then when it's not eating through 1, 2, 3. Watch this level here. 50% lines up perfectly with this bottom right here of this breaker. This candle's close. This mean threshold of this wick. We're tapping that right now. And you can return to a breaker and roll over and go lower. It is the beefier breaker of all of these. Like this one here is just like a little wick above. Let's see if we start digging into this candle's low, its mean threshold of the lowest candle, and then the mean threshold of all that. And if that gives way, look for it to run above, come back and use this to reclaim it to go higher. That's how I look at those ones. All good on my side. Hope you and your family are well. Yes. Yes. The full proposal to my, I keep calling her my wife, but my girl, Africa on the balloon. We followed through with that. It was lovely. She'd already said yes beforehand because I had to propose before I got down there, just due to that little potential stroke I was having, which was actually a Bell's palsy. Remember that? When my face was hanging down? It's like, okay, guys, you're going to trade. Congrats, today. Yes, it's been an interesting year of health. I tell you, when you get older, you guys got to take care of your health. I'll give you the advice Pablo, an old paramedic, gave me years ago when I was young and he was running around in his 40s hoping to stay fit. He goes, one day, kid, you're going to know your health is more important than anything else. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And he's right. Take care of your health now, you guys. There's the body right there. Tap. This candle's open and mean threshold become important. Again, wicks getting through there is not precision for me. I just like to see very, very precise levels. Tap and go. I guess it thought so as well. Smooth moves, Dad. So we've come above this level. We've tapped it 3 times now. We've got above that level. We've gone through it. We've got above this level, and then we've come back through them. So this breaker holding price. Now you want to see that come lower, and I want to see it dig into, does it fill that whole fair value gap here? Because this candle's high on the hourly is 554. 554. Oh, that is the bottom of that already. So we've hit that. Okay, Derek, send it higher. Take your B's. Give this thing some motivation. That was interesting. Offline, they were calling you double vodka, Derek. I hate vodka, but whatever. You could call me more like a Bailey's Irish Cream. When I was bartending back in the day, I used to work in a strip bar, as you know. And, oh, this could be another huge price leg down. You see this? Well, this could be a big run down now. Where would that go? I'll tell you my story of my stripper bar story in a second here. 441. What does that put us in? 441. Oh, we're way back down in here. Let's see if we can get above this breaker here. Yeah, when I was working in the bar, they'd have this ladies' night. The male strippers would come in, and then you'd make all these girly drinks. I always be drinking Paralyzers, Monkey's Lunch, and I know that's a shooter, but I made it into a full-on drink. I like I was always drinking those Bailey's Irish Cream and banana liqueur with milk, or I turn a White Russian into like a full-on cocktail instead of a shooter. News at 10. So we're just going to sit and wait now. See what happens at 10 o'clock. See, we've traded above them all, below them all, above them all. So choppy. As soon as you start to see chop happening and it's not acting clean, pre-news event, wait. We're going to wait for the news. Because you got to recognize when markets are getting choppy on you. Like this is so clean. This was so nice right here. And we called this as it was happening. Enter short right there. That is it. Look at that. Perfect level. Demand that kind of price action. Tap it, go. Start reaching in here. Pay yourself on the way down. That's the kind of clean action you want to see. Not all this bounce around between these key levels here. You want to see roll over, tap it, and go. Just like that. How's the DAX doing now, my friends? Look at these bodies right here. What are they lined up with? Draw it across. Mean threshold of that candle. Bull trap. If we don't get a body through here and take that candle out, That's a nice little sticking point right there. So this reverses inside this range right now. Where are we headed for? Right in here. And where does that line up to? So just put one here, one here. If that's our freezing point right there, 50% puts us just inside this level. 62% puts us right near the consequent encroachment of that. And 75% puts us as a total fill of the discount box. So watch, don't go bullish just yet until we break that level there. Then you can say 1, 2, look for range extension above these highs. But right now, this is holding price. So I'm looking for this to come back. Hans and Ali, I'll be looking for this to come back into 50% of this range. You could actually use the first one down here. 50% will put you there, 62% will put you right inside here, and 70% puts you right on that little inside stick we're looking for. Remember, the sticks puts us right inside that. So looking for a retracement right now inside this range to at least 50% to 62%. Your target is in here. Then you're looking for a reversal on the lower time frame. So get into the 5 minute, 15, 1 minute, 15 second, whatever, and look for a reversal opportunity to start taking that mean threshold out, close above that high. These are equal highs here now, and start targeting this stuff. So wait for a nice discount inside here. Get to the discount. You're in a discount range already. We're targeting this to go higher. If it starts to really rip through this candle here and starts digging into, even if it gets through the mean threshold, I'd be a little uncomfortable with that. I want to see this portion stay open as a breakaway. Choppy, choppy. Sit and wait now. $10 o'clock has arrived. We're below it, tap it, keep coming lower. Again, these are the key levels I'd be looking for some play off of, but because this is all choppy in here, even though it's tapping that, I wouldn't trust it any more than I trusted it here or here or here or here. So if this is the next big price leg lower, look for this fair value gap over here on Monday. That first presentation fair value gap. We also have the 830 run, and there's probably a 6 o'clock down there as well for abs. So the next level I'm looking for, if we break through this 55 level, is I'm looking for 538, 533, and 527. Those are my downsides. We're through the mean threshold of this candle again now. There's nothing clean in here just yet. That's the next downside 5-minute objective. And we've got the regular trading hour gap right below us too, don't we? So the regular trading hour gap's consequent encroachment is right in that 5-minute discount box. Looking for 550, 548, 546. So looking for the midnight open range. Looking for the midnight candle at 543. Let's see if we hit that. Let's see if we go through that. There's 554, 53. Three. That I do like that new day opening gap there. Like Mark was just mentioning. I think it was Mark. Yeah, Mark was just mentioning that I do like that as an upside objective. Downside objective, I should say. On the daily, we made a new high, and that new day opening gap, if we continue to go lower, 494, 456, yeah, and 421. Well, that would be the new week opening gap, not the new day opening gap, the new week. We're digging into that 4-hour 556 mean threshold again. So for me, this consolidation you got here, you want to see a nice displacement, create a fair value gap, half of it, leave it open as a breakaway and keep going higher, or get through this level right here, take that candle out, and then start pushing for that premium box again if you're going higher. low taken, change in direction, market structure shift. Get these out of the way. They're still in play. Small range, kind of stuck here and here right now. We popped this one. We want to see this one get taken. The upside means for the show, clear it out. Start getting higher. That was Mr. Text. So the perfect example of what I've been trying to tell you guys about these candles that take out the first one and you don't come back in and tap it. The next one runs through this one and this one. And you go, great, now I want to see it come back. This one come back and tap it. This one runs all the way up, but does not get a body close above this high. So then this one is still in play. Comes back, gives it a perfect little kiss here, and goes higher. Takes the highs, pay yourself. Reverse, here, wicks. That's where the damage is done in one of these wicks here. But you're changing directions right there. The wicks just keep clearing it out. And then finally comes back inside that range. That's probably more than 50% too. 62% they've been sitting on, 70% option trade entry reversal. I tell you that Fib tool is an awesome piece of kit. Here's our deeper dive into this discount. I want to see a body get down in here though. Let's just wick back to that old low. Okay, cool enough. Well, the news hasn't moved us around too much, has it? We've come all the way back to that hourly premium box, retested it, pulled off away from it. You want to see this turn into a wick now, keep pushing higher on the hourly basis. You don't want to see that. That's it. As far down as you want to see that go. No bodies are below the mean threshold yet. What did Bitcoin do? See how Bitcoin dropped below that level, traded back to that level, then took out the lows. Key level right there. Key level. Once we came down to here, failed to get back above that level. Discount box over here. And your next premium inside this level is up here. Look for lower reverse, lower time frame, 1 minute. Reversal, it's right here. Tap. And you're looking for that. Was that 5 minute, 15 minute? Second big box above you. Up here. So that's the reversal of the lower time frame. We're looking for that to continue going higher, because our higher time frame said that was a perfect place to look for a reversal. Coming back to that level there. Now that we broke this low, you want to see this and this first level get retested. So I want to see it, the candle at least get into 118,426. 1 minute. 118,426. Right into here. Let's see if that pans out. Sloppy, sloppy. I'll be right back. Is there anything you guys want me to look at? Any specific asset, or while we're waiting for the market to get out of this chop, summertime chop? I'm not seeing it yet, but that doesn't that daily volume imbalance with no red candle bodies look like it's calling for price? The daily? Down here. Like Friday's high, like the new week opening gap from here to here. We're in the mean threshold of this candle. We opened on the mean threshold and went higher, took out the high wick. From a daily perspective, you want to see it come back down into here, or if this is the strength, you don't want to see that close below today's low. You want to see that keep going higher. Like you want to see that gap stay open and keep pushing higher for today, right off the mean threshold of that. If it starts to come back through today's close, look for a reversal back into here from the open. That's what I'd be looking for there. Well, 521 to 508 is the next downside. Trade below that, opened on it, keep coming lower. 521, 508. Just took London's low. So now if we trade through this level and come back into it, I'd like to see that keep coming lower, fill in a regular trading hour gap. That's at 499. This is nice for We'll see if we get above this candle here. That, I'd like to see that stay open right there. Short right there. Reach for the first objective, rejection, block low. Keep coming. Let's just retesting this over low here. This discount box. Not worried about that just yet. We'll see what this body closes in the next 30 seconds. That's the crazy Ivan on the 1 minute. We'll see if it reverses and comes back down. Getting into the last 10 seconds. If we close above here, and we're right up into this guy here, so we closed above it. Now you want to see this come down and tap this. Got a candle now rip through this one. If it doesn't tap that and keeps climbing higher, look for this one next. So there's the almost tapping. There's the tap. 557. So there's an entry there for a long. Right there. Now you don't want to see go any lower. So that's precision right there. Snap off and keep going higher. You don't even want to see a wick get down into here. You just want to see it leave from there. And the fact that it's really already coming down and retapping it. Look at that little micro pop through. There's a little tiny one here at 553 maybe. You've stretched that out. Yeah, there is one right there. And one right there. 552. And there's the 552. And that's on a 32. Now you want to see if it gets through here if you want to go higher. If not, you want to see it break through this level on the downside. Just trying to stay on the horse, not picking a trade, just trying to stay on the horse is all. Hey, big number 2, CIA state. Oh, geez, I almost knocked over my coffee again. Oh, darn, hey. At least it's well away from my computer. Bodies are still respecting this fair value gap. Got the wicks down here. That inversion's held price. That gives way now. Look for further downside. Looking for that breaker down here. You're going to get a decent market structure shift here. So even for me, even though this is a little market structure shift here, this mean threshold, you want to see it hold price, and it's not. It just came back into that discount box inside this range here. So maybe drop down, come back in, use the bottom of it one more time to go lower, now that it's already tagged that. Yeah, 538, right off the 538. Yeah, you want to see it. So if that's your bullish one from the 4-hour D, that's just come right back to that premium box on the 4-hour. And you want to see it tap it and leave. That's perfect right there. It's a nice tap. Now you want to see this hold price and see how the bodies are just on it, just slightly below it. So you want to see a market structure shift. Ideally, I want to see market structure shift above here and keep pushing higher. So you're stuck between this one here and this one here right now. That is holding on a 4-hour, I agree. So you want to see this get up above here, above this order block here with a body candle. And then you got to get through this level. It's just too choppy right now, so it's got to get above that level. Mean threshold, take out that with a bold candle, and then use this as support to go higher. But you need a market structure shift here. Even though those are nice levels, they're not, nothing's clean in here right now. Yeah, you need to see that 4-hour hold. So what D is looking at here is this right here. We've come back and tapped it nicely on the 4-hour. Now you want to see this really start to accelerate. So you're looking at these lower time frames to confirm this is a turn point. And it's just not happening right now. It's just too sloppy. This is all chopped. So this may be just lingering here before it does another big drive down. And then you're looking to see if this level gives way and we start digging back into that gap. See how it's just continuously holding. You know, trade below it, come into it, go lower. It just keeps tapping that SIBI from below. And this, so you look really between this SIBI here, this order block, which is literally the top of this one, and this fair value gap here, SIBI to SIBI. They're just bouncing around inside each other right now. One of them's got to give way to get some support to go higher, or continue to push through this, a nice body through it, through the mean threshold of this candle, keep going lower. Ultimately in this range here, mean threshold, break structure, break structure. So we're just watching it inside here for observation purposes to see how these two do, and then mean thresholds and market structure shifts. Where was I? I was over here somewhere. We've come back to our discount box now. We've come back into this. I want to see if we can come back into here. This is the same thing we're looking at here. Trade back into it, go lower. See this? Trade back into it, go lower. But all we're doing is hitting this break. Is it a breaker? Yeah. Took out that little high there. Took out this high. So this breaker here, we've traded back inside it, but we didn't tap the mean threshold, and we didn't tap that So we may see one more spike up there before going lower. But again, that's a technical entry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop loss just above that. Kind of like going to a fishing hole for hours in the heat and catching a few sunnies. That's it. Yeah. Next level. If we get through that one, is you got this one here. And then if we can get on the other side of this one, then I'm looking for these equal lows here. Not good. Not good. We got a turn. It's happening. I see a turn happening. This is the last candles for me. I do not want to see a body get below here. So far, this Ford is working out the way I want to see it work. It's come back into that level. Last 2 days, we've called this to come lower. We're looking for this objective here. So far, it's just nailing it perfectly. And I want to see these guys get right back down into the 775 level. That'll give you almost 10% return on dividends for Stellantis. If we can get back down to that level, and I want to see these lows get taken in Ford. Oops. See these levels get taken in Ford and get right back into this monthly level, down to $8 again. I'd love to see it come down to the level there, 730. Oh, little piggies, what are you doing? You don't want to lose 50% of that breaker. They're gapping down today. Sugar hit that level. Want to see it trade through that level, come back, find support at that. Live cattle. Premium level. Right inside there. Still waiting. Bull candle, match it up with the bear candle below it. There's nothing in here right now. We're still looking for this to hold to go higher, but the fact that it's hovering here and not reacting in the last, since we hit that level, we want to see that just take off from here. Literally, it's on a 4-hour, it looks like it's a lot, but it's literally from here to here, just that small area right there. That's not very much at all. So we haven't got anything. I'm not even looking at anything here until we get above here or below there. And something with a distinctive move, because this is all consolidation as far as I'm concerned. And we get a body through here, which you did. We can come back and give that a little tap. I'm going to go short there. Off that. And then I'm going to put a stop just above that level right there. Retap. I like this order block now that we've got a body traded below it. We've already taken that low. So we'll see if this holds. Mean threshold starts to give way. That's my fail safe. We start to close that fair value gap in and we lose that mean threshold, then I'll close the trade. We'll just do a box to box trade. We'll take out a limit order of 2 there. We'll take a limit order of 2 there. DAX isn't doing anything right now. Gold is finally making a move. Didn't sweep the lows. Reverse here. Here. Body trades above. Gives it a kiss here. Runs higher. Takes the highs. That's the entry right there. We don't talk about it much, but if you run a TGIF on the monthly, we could use a move down. I'm not wishing it, but chart is showing room for a down move to 23,385. Don't take too big a bite. Yeah, this is supporting more of a downward move right now inside this small little range. I want to see a big displacement candle here come back into this candle and keep pushing lower. All this is doing is that premium levels holding. The discount level is giving way. So now this level becomes important. And I want to see that go down. What are you putting up there, Derek? 50 open Tuesday. Yeah. So now we're through the mean threshold of this candle. We're using that to come lower. So I want to see this low get taken now. If this goes choppy still, look for a revisit of this. Otherwise, I'm bearish now. And away you go. Pay yourself there. Find support here. I want to see that turn into a wick now and come lower. Take that candle. Pay yourself at that candle's low. Move to break even because you don't want to see it come back into here. There you go. Pay yourself. Just the way we want it. Now I want to see 527. There's 527. We've hit that. Perfect. Now I want to see us get through that and get into this level here at 521 to 513. That's classic reverse right there. Nice. Market structure shift now. Remember those two candles we were looking for. We want to see a body get through the mean threshold. It did. That tells me it wants to go lower. So it tells me that this candle is being attacked. We traded through it. We traded right back to it. And so far it's panning out exactly as we discussed. So now we're looking for that 512 and eventually this down here, the 508 that we've been looking for a while, when it was up here and not chopping the crap out of this. This is a lot cleaner right from there. That's a much cleaner entry, short. Pay yourself at key levels. And don't forget, in your fib, with your fib tool, there's 50, there's 62%. Pay yourself right there at 62, which was the 27 level we were looking for, wasn't it? No. It was the 2019 level. So we're looking for 8 or 13. Just shy of 13 there. It's 14.75. Now I'd like to see us just tap this one more time, because we have not had a body below there until here, and usually you'll get a retap of that low and then a roll over and go lower. So this looks like the potential for, oh, we're going to reversal. So if we just get a wick come up into here, tap that, great. No body above here. If you're going from box to box, like you've just traded into this box here, see that one there? And then you go lower, takes the low. Now you want to see this level not get a body above it. If you're just trading from a mark or a take profit model 3, you enter in here and you wait for the first reversal to confirm you can get out. So there's your entrance. You move to a break even, pay yourself here. You're at a zero stress trade, watching this level here, and we'll see if we just get a wick up into here and a body does not close above here. I'm all right with this, just testing this level and going lower as well without getting that. That's much more aggressive for me as an intention of going lower. Then you start looking for this mean threshold of this last down close candle right here, which is like 486. So this is like that institutional order flow entry drill. Without filling that in, go, 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 drive down. If it doesn't, just wicks for a little bit, then pops back up with a wick, a real quick wick here, and then come back down again. All that's within acceptable ranges for me. Wick forming short, definitely there. I'm out. Took an Asian low. Took out the Asian low. Keep coming. I'm going to see this drive right down hard now. This would be great to see another price leg down. Let's take this guy here. So if this holds, we're looking for 482. That's right near our, that's right at the consequent encroachment of the gap. 482 puts us right in there as the next price leg lower. If we come back and tap this. If we don't, and that holds right there, then 479. And 479 puts us in just below the consequent encroachment. Puts us almost at the top of this candle here. So I want to see one more wick into that. Aim for here, the next price leg lower. Come on up. Give it a little kiss. That would have been just another little wick up there, freezing the body on the fair value gap, and then come back down. So there's a little imbalance right there. It's just tapping off of it. We'll see if that taps there and starts pushing up one more time into here. It's right there right now. We'll see what that close happens now. Can go all the way up into this candle. And well, I don't see anything else in there. It's over here. Right here. See if it runs up into that. So we have a change in direction inside this range. 50% puts us right here. 62 puts us right in that discount box again. So this is one where you say, well, it could be just retracing in here, going higher to go lower. And 50% puts us back inside this wick. Its mean threshold with a consequent encroachment of that wick would hold price. I want to see this roll over, continue taking this candle out and that little inversion there. Come lower, use that inversion now to keep coming lower. If we start to trace back through this mean threshold of this wick, look for this line in the sand is this level. If we start to even so much see as a wick get through here, which is also the mean threshold of that candle, which is that imbalance we looked at further back. If we start to get through that, then I'm looking for this breaker again. Right now, that's a beautiful place for it to turn around. Keep coming lower. That will put that price leg there to there, 489. Puts us right in this mean threshold. See, we're through that level already. Come back, give it a little tap. I'm all right with that too. Keep coming, keep coming. Keep coming. Agreed, Derek. I agree, man. 100%, 100%. Just come back into this little area here. Just give it a little kiss for me, will you? Again, it's getting kind of choppy in here. I haven't got a body below here yet, but I do like that. Come on down, man. Show me the money. Oh yeah, baby. You can't beat data points when you see them, guys. Look at that mean threshold. Beautiful hold. Oh, sorry, the consequent encroachment. Also the bottom of the midnight open range again. That stayed open. Yeah, we're starting to get down into that new week opening gap now. Just come in and fill the rest of this regular trading hour at 499. Just clear us up at 499 and then get us to 489. And I'm happy with that price leg down. Oh, 491 puts us right there. That price leg finishes off right there nicely. Big consolidation here all day yesterday, so I'd like to see it go get smashed through. Yeah, you want to see a market structure shift here and above here for that to start running higher. Well, actually above this whole consolidation. Come back, use the consolidation to push higher. Right now it's just rolling over. Messy, but still rolling over into this candle. So I like the 4-hour mean threshold of this candle's potential. We still have that last little piece right there to eat through on the hourly, I think it is. Oops. That's 1 minute. This is hourly here. And we're right back into this. So we come back into the mean threshold of this consequent encroachment of the new week opening gap. That puts us back into this and this busy. And there's a tiny, tiny little 1 hour discount box here. We're digging into this breaker already, and we're already through the mean threshold of that candle. That tells me it wants to go lower. See how when we ran above it and we came back into it, see how it became a very important level for going higher right there. It came back, we tapped it and then went higher. took the highs from above there. Awesome. Closed below that level. And we didn't even come back and revisit it, right? So look for the next one, which is the order block. Trades below it. Then we want to see it come back into it, which it does perfectly there on a 1 hour chart and continues going lower. So now this one here, if we get a body close below here, and then we use this as support, its mean threshold, I'm looking for this little box to box trade down here. The only way we're going to revisit this is if we drive back through this one with a close above that level and then run deeper into this before coming back down here. But I would like to see that reach for this discount box down here now. That's way down there at 47472. So you look at the 1 minute chart to make sure that that level there is not giving us a market structure shift. If we get a market structure shift here, look for this premium box. If we take that up, look for an extension back up into that range. So the narrative that I'm building here, I look for, is it being supported on these lower time frames? If it's not, if the lower time frame shifting, then I say change your narrative back to, are we hunting for this level here again, the open, the mean threshold, or are we going to run back up into that premium box? So far there's nothing in here except there's a little tiny imbalance right there. See it stretched out right there. We traded above it. We came back inside it. So now I'm bullish inside this range. And that mean threshold is my line in the sand at 534. Let's see if we go higher. And it's 11 a.m. Good point there, Hadi. Potential reversal time. But if this doesn't, then if we didn't get a 9-10 turn, so the 9 o'clock was the turn right here, that's the 9. If 10 doesn't give you the reversal and 11 doesn't give you the reversal, you're looking for 12 to 14. So this may continue all the way down through lunch hour into the, you look for a 12 o'clock reversal. And if you don't get that, you're going all the way down to 2 o'clock this afternoon. So then I'm looking for down here. We just came back to that level we're talking about. I want to see it come back and give it a tap and then keep it coming lower. I love coffee in the morning. It certainly clears you right out. I'll be right back. down. I just want to see that 48.9, 489 hit, get hit. Here's that fair value gap from Monday, the first presentation, retagged. So far so good. Hit that level, going lower. Done for the morning, nothing to do. We'll be back at the PM session. Thank you, Darren. You're welcome, Hadi. Have a good day, man. See you this afternoon. Just come down to my price leg. Give me that price leg right there. So I gave you a perfect entry here. I gave you a nice little perfect entry up in here. Well, we looked for it here, but inside that thing was fine. Entry here. I gave you an entry here, objective here, and then another objective down here. You can't ask for more perfect entries than that, other than the fact that this is so choppy here. Those are very specific data points to find them. So I want to see this price leg just blow right through it. If we come back into this fair value gap here and use this as support to go even lower still, start looking to target this BISI and that little SIBI right there. Let me draw that little box because it's not extending all the way over now. This will show you my ability to match colors. Not that close, but you know what I mean. You have a great day too, buddy. So again, you've got your, I'm just going to put this line down here. See it here. 50% of this small range here again puts us right back into that BISI. Inside this range, over here, 50% is there. 62 puts us right inside that box. And you've got box to box inside this small range here. I want to see it just tap this, roll over and come lower though. I don't even want to see it that get hit. Just see this keep coming lower now. What are we looking at here? So 11 o'clock didn't give us a reversal. 11:30. If we don't get a bottom of the hour reversal, 11:30 with a macro, then look for push into 12. my thoughts are now at the midpoint of the volume imbalance of the new week opening gap, where the 1 hour fair value gap sits beside its good friend, the companion, the 1 hour bullish order block. Hi, friends. Send us higher if you would. Well, this is the bullish breaker, right? And we're already digging into it. It's high. It's consequent encroachment of this wick. We're eating through that. We're tapping the high of it now, or the open of it. There we go. We finally hit my level. Price leg completed. Dusted. Done. Now I want to see, and that brings us right back to the very last candle. It's high and it's open. Just hit that. Now I want to see if we drive through a little deeper into this box-to-box trade here. Or we use this inversion. And I want to see this get taken to the upside. If we're going to go higher, well, I want to see market structure shifts now. And for me, a market structure shift has to be above this one here, not this one. This one here, it is 471 to 474. Just give me my box to box. 471 to 474. Now, if we close through here, look for this run to mean threshold, or sorry, the rejection block at 461. And then I'm looking for 442, 433. This would be a great place to put a wick in here and then start wicking this right back up. So as soon as it starts to hit this level here, I'm looking on this time frame at a time and price to see a reversal. So we're just looking at time and price now. Higher time frame says that's my downside objective. And then I want to see on the lower time frames, is that objective the true objective, and do I see a reversal starting as soon as we hit that there? And we'll find it on the 1 minute chart. If you like what we're doing today, hit the like, thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps. I know there's only 16 of you in here. It's not like we're hauling thousands of people in here every morning. But hit the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. And if you're new to our channel, subscribe. We're here every day, helping you out with price understanding. We're literally a one handle away from completing my box, hitting the box. Thanks, Ollie. Yeah, finally hit it. Box to box trading, my friends. There you go. There you have it. Right on the money. Right into the box. Right into the box. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that's box to box trade there. So now I want to see it trade through here, or we want to see some sort of fill of this. So go to 4. There you go. There's a full poke through. Now we're looking for a change in direction. So if that's just a run all the way down here and we want to see this turn into a big wick now, those of you who want to go bullish, otherwise the next objective for me is 461. And oh, looky, what's down here? 424, 425. Oh, look, we're just running now. Rejection blocks next, 461. Bang, done. Now let's look for the wick, 452, and the rest of the fair value gap, or the new week opening gap here at 448. So if that was my out, if I was in that short and that was my out, I'd be done there. You could leave a small portion on to run for the lows. There's 461. There's your rejection block. Now, if you don't get the lows and it reverses on you and goes back up, I'm looking for you to get above this level and then start. It's got to get a market structure shift for me though, otherwise we're just inside this range. If that rejection block, just people are hoping for the run on the lows and you don't get it, and you don't pay yourself at the rejection block, my words will echo in your head over and over and over again. That turns into a monster wick now, and you didn't pay yourself at rejection block or at the box to box trade, you'll kick yourself. So watch that level right there. We're already trading through it 25 seconds. See how we're getting a reaction off the rejection block? We'll wait for the body to close above here. And that little level here. Oh, we're still sitting in there. Oh wait, that's a fill. We still have not got a body above here yet. That little tiny pop up above it, not convinced. You're looking for this to be a rejection block, Derek? Come down and tap it right there. Not happening. This is still holding. Still going lower. No trades. They're just studying with D, getting a funded account this week and giving it a go. Nice to see you back there. Thanks, Scott. Good luck on that account, man. I hope it works well for you. I hope you kill it. I want to see it retest this level right there. Just give it a little kiss. On a 32 candle, that'd be a nice little tappy tap. Or our old 4-hour discount box That's where that's that box right here. It's overlapping this box right here. So hit that, roll over and come back down now. If we're going lower, you want to see that run through here. If it doesn't, it just ran out that little low one more time. We're looking for this level to give way if we want to go higher. And then you're just going to 50% of that range. And then internal range liquidity hunt. Not till we get above here if we get a market structure shift there. But now we're closed above it. So come down, give it a little tap. Anywhere from 476 all the way down to 468. I'll just put this in here because this will encompass that little level as well. And now watch, because if it goes through that one, then that's the one we play off of, not this one. But that's in a premium level inside a range. So you got to think about the little tiny ranges that you're in. So we're above 50% right now. So we need it to get back down into here to get a discount to go up to a premium. If we get through that level right there, and this is a study. This is just something for you guys to study right now. Now you see how we never got a chance to get in here. The next one is taken with this candle. Watch. This is the one we want to see hold price. And if that one, like watch it come down and tap it. If it doesn't, then this gives way. Oops. If this gives way, gets up on top of it, mean threshold, look for that market structure shift to go higher. I want to see it just come back down here and just give that little tap. Now we shouldn't revisit this. This should be a breakaway here. There's 70% inside the range. You're paying for a premium, right? So we want a discount. So we wanted to see it come back into here. Otherwise, we wait for market structure shift because the internal range liquidity hunt. Now let's go down to a 15-second chart and see if we could have seen something here. And it's right there. You see it? Low. There's your liquidity right there. It's 464. You run, you take that high out right there and continue driving higher. Take out this high here. You run up into that breaker. You hit the breaker right on the money and you're reversing. Take that low out there or that level out there. You want to see any more than the mean threshold of this candle. And you want to see it go back higher. So you've got a change in direction here already. And there's a little imbalance right there. So on your back to your 1 minute chart. Didn't take that one. So we've got to trade it back through here. And now I want to see it dig down into 50%. So this is good. We come back into here. You want to see if that holds price now and goes higher because you're in a discount to start marching higher. And you've already hit 70% optimum trade into reversal. So you can argue two directions. One, you've hit reversal. Two, you're coming back below discount to pick up more orders to run back up to a premium. So it's really good to start marching because it's already running to the premium portion of this small range here already. So if it travels back to here, this is the area where you say, my ultimate entry is right there. And if I'm wrong and it closes below, it comes back, taps it, gives you an opportunity to break even, get out before it comes for your stop loss. So there's first one entry, two entries, three entries to go higher. And you don't want to see even so much as a wick get through that level. Small change. We're back inside this range here. So mean threshold, that. So premium discount inside this small range now. So always think about the range you're in. There's the discount. You are tracing back into 50% of that range. So you want to see it hit and go. No more than this. This would be a nice deeper run. So let me just kick this back here and move it up to there. And you get to see optimum trade entry at 62%. Well into the discount portion of this and discount portion of this. Now mark it up through here. Close above that. Take this out. Then run for the mean threshold of that candle. I was enjoying yours. Now maybe going for the equal lows on the 4-hour. Yeah, just remember time and price right now, Derek. So we've got time tells me that we should be starting to see a reversal, especially around 12 o'clock. We may make one more run on this at 12 and then see a reversal. I'm already starting to see a bit of a change in direction in here. I haven't got a full reversal yet. I have no market structure shift. This is just an internal range liquidity running. So whether or not we see this run for lower prices will be determined by here. And we're running for higher prices inside this range if we take this one out here. So I can argue both directions. Right now, I'm just coming back. Is this just coming back for a continuation to the upside? Or do we have that one more little pop down here for the 12 o'clock turn? You can see higher time frame rejection blocks been hit. That'd be a great place to throw all the people off that wants to go short and take these lows and then just reverse on them. And right now we're seeing that being supported. I want to see this level give way now. This one is just under that 4.6, so 468. So see how we've traded below this level. We've taken a little swing here, traded below it. We've come back up inside it. So now this is bearish inside this range. Right there, we've hit the bottom of it. So that's your, let's say that's the ultimate. I'm just going to show you, for example, if I'm going to go long there, or pretend it was sitting right here, okay? And the stop loss will be just below the mean threshold because I don't even want to see it tap a wick down in there. So that's what you're willing to give up. That's it. I don't even want to see a wick get down in there now. I want to see that go higher, back up into here. It's done its thing. If it comes back through there, look for that mean threshold at 65. It just took me out there. For 65. That's, I want precision, so that's why my stop loss is super tight, because I don't even want to see it come back there. So that was the spread. So let's see if 465 holds. That's the mean threshold of this last candle here. Nope, that's gone as well. So now we're going lower. That's why you ask for precision, demand precision, because if that even so much as wicks through there, not a good sign. You want to see it tap, and we've talked about that way up in here. We're looking at that kind of level, precision. That's what you want, and that you see it leave, and demand that precision. Keep your stop loss tight, because if it's wrong, as in this case, it's going lower. Right there, you see, it did not give you a little wick through, went lower. Demand that. That way you're not putting your stop loss down here and taking a loss, a bigger loss. And you got to be committed to taking a loss right there and saying, that was the last line in the sand. If I was wrong, comes back up, gives me an opportunity to get out. This one didn't. It would have came straight down and taken your stop loss. I was demanding of that wick. So now you're looking for this level here, 455. And we're going to come for these lows now. I'm looking for 443, 432, and then 422. There's the tap the low. Keep coming. See you later, Abs. Take care, buddy. Thanks for everything. Great analysis as always. See you all tomorrow. See you later, Abs. Equal lows now. 424. Let's go. This is what you're looking for, Ollie. Your 424, buddy. See it. Send it to 424. We still may see our run back up into this level here, mean threshold, and this. You do not want to see it get above here. Take profit at 420. Massive trade. I hope you caught a huge one here, Mark. It'd be great if you caught this big sucker from way up here when we were calling it here. It's 640 to 420. Yeesh, that'd be 220 handles. There's mean threshold here. Just give that a little tap right there at 467 and keep coming. See you later, Derek. Do some beat tuning here before I head to the pro shop this afternoon. Thanks again, D. Stay dry. Will do. Thanks, buddy. Enjoy your day. Craig. Thanks, D. You're welcome, Craig. There's the tap. Let's see if we got this holds. We do not want to start seeing it rip through here. That's your upside. If this is the turn at 438, what was that down there? It just swept that low. Wow, and just keeps us relative equal lows here. This is inside this rejection block here. Just shy of the entry here. Change in direction. Watch this level here. I'm looking right here now. Order block. We can get up on top of this. A body gets above here, comes back into this order block and that fair value gap. I'm looking for a high to get taken, and we may have our change of direction here now. But don't forget, we still have 12 o'clock. This is the macro starting now. A couple more minutes. See us retrace back into here and then start pushing that higher. We're through this level already. First early signs that we want to go higher. Inside this range from high to low, you didn't get an opportunity here. We look for the first candle to the left of that, which is this order block, trades above it. We come back inside it. Now I want to see that come up higher. We've already hit the premium level already. So premium box to discount box. And we just hit the discount. That isn't hit discount yet because it's not 50% standby. Yes, we did. Premium box, discount box, right there. Look at the wick. Just swap below it. Now I want to see it punch through here now. Come on, get on up there. That's box to box all in one candle. And now start running through here and start running higher. Are you still holding this, Mark? Where's your failsafe for you, Mark? If you're holding this for a short, now we've broken above that. Now I'm looking for that to go long. Now I'm going to put that stop loss just below here. Just below that 50%. Pay yourself a portion there. I can't move my stop loss to like just take a one. I'm going to take a one banger, see if I can change this thing up a little bit here. Oh, no, I don't want to buy there. So change to one, confirm. I'll keep that just below the breaker there now. Take one up there. Still didn't change it up. So we had a body trade above it. Give it a little kiss right here. Keep going higher. I'm going to give myself one there. That's not good. Now start going higher. There we go. Now let's put this as a risk-free trade. I can still come back into here. We've hit it once. I don't want to see it hit it again. I want to see it just go now. Mind you, I'm sitting right on top of where it could just come down and tap it one more time there. That's good. Keep going. Go, go, go. Now I'm going to sit right there. I don't want to see it come back. It's tap this high again. I want to see this mean threshold get closed through. I've taken 100 points since Derek reminded me of the monthly wick. Yes, exactly. When you called it, I was stalking it because I knew it gapped up and was expecting it to come. Yes. Beautiful move down, all out. So I want to see this get above this candle so I can keep my stop loss sitting right one tick below that low, because then I want to see this mean threshold hold price and keep pushing for this premium box up here. Pay yourself another one there. So I would be like, I want to put it like this and change that to a 1. Confirm. Right at the premium level there. That's box to box trade inside a larger range. And I want to see that hold. And then we'll leave the last one on to run. So it's a zero stress trade now. And I made back my mistake from that earlier one this morning. How did my oil trade? I'm just thinking about that now. How did that work out? Oh, it closed out. Went higher. Where was it going here? I don't know. on with that one? Where were we even in? Let's have a look, see where that changed up. We entered in here. The stop loss was right there. Tagged this out. So change in direction right here. Body trades above it, hits my stop loss. Comes back inside, all the way down to the discount box here, and would have ran out lower, went higher. Body trades above it, comes back to it, and takes out the high. Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta keep an eye on your trades, right? So willing to take a stop loss there, looking for a run back down into here. Didn't happen. We got to change the direction, which I wasn't looking at. Wasn't here to see it. So you get your full stop loss when you leave it. All right. We'll make that money back now. Let's get a body above here now. And I like this order block, this little propulsion candle here. I want to see that now that we've traded above it. Just give it a little tap all the way down to its open. Mean threshold will be nice. The mean threshold of that candle is also the top of this candle here. Right there. Stop right there and start going higher. Keep going. This is demanding like precision wick, precision high, and just keep going up. That's a specific data point I'm looking to see if it holds. And I'm looking for my premium box right there. Now half this wick. Now go higher. Bingo. That is precision data points I was looking for. That's beauty, man. That's staying on the horse, and only 10 of you get a chance to see that level of precision. That box is done. So now I don't even want to see it come back below that little point right there. We've hit my premium box. I want to see it go up on top of that premium box now and start running for the rejection block. And I've only got one left on there now, so it doesn't matter. Sweet move up. Yes, indeed it is. So if that rolls through here, then I'm out. And I'm looking for this level here, mean threshold, and see if this mean threshold gives way. Body's held on there, wicks filled it. So if we come back into the range, don't forget this level down here, we didn't get a real chance to feed off of it. We just tapped it once. So I'm out of that trade now. So now I'd expect it to see it roll over and come back down into this range. If it takes out that candle there, look for this one to provide support. So there's the mean threshold. Watch this candle's mean threshold here. Hit my target top of the new week opening gap. When your levels align with mine, I know magic will. It's a beautiful thing, Ollie, when it comes together, eh? Look at that mean threshold right there. Tell me that's not a data point you should be loving. Now go higher. That's beautiful right there. Right there. Now it's working as precisely as we like. Now I want to see it go higher. Pop through here. Get back in sync with it. Even though we called that level, it's got to get back above here and then get back in sync with it to reach for the next objective, which really is this candle's open and then its mean threshold rejection block, half the wick, highs. Don't overlook these arrays, right? Don't overlook the last up close candle. I know Michael calls both of them, so take all of it if you want. Take the mean threshold of all of it. The last one is the most important one to me. So the wick, it's like 5, 6 levels there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 levels all in one candle. That gives way right there now. Comes lower. That mean threshold, got to hold now. Got to hold right there, right on the money. Now go higher. If you're bouncing off of this candle's wick and mean threshold to candle's mean threshold, we're between here and here right now. One of these guys has got to give way. So this mean threshold's been hit. It ran through once just to get back into this mean threshold. Now I want to see that one. If we start to lose it, rolling over. And that's the line in the sand for me to go higher. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock here in old Canada time. I think that's going to wind up my show for today. I hope you've enjoyed the level of precision you've been given. And if you like it, hit the thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe, bring your friends. Come in here for your price analysis, and we will help you out as best we can. Got lots of really good people in here that are know what they're looking for. Demand price action for themselves, and they get some good profits too. So I hope you enjoyed it for today. Yeah, we'll see you guys again either this afternoon on the Telegram channel, or I'll see you guys tomorrow morning here bright and early. That mean threshold still holding. See that? The body's got to stay above it. Take this one out. Keep going higher. Next price leg higher. Ooh, that'll be right back up into this premium box. A premium. Right there. Take out that high and support. That's my next objective up there. And you'll see if I go here to here, and that guy holds right there. That puts you right through here. It takes out the highs. Puts us right inside the consequent encroachment. Let's see if that works out. If it doesn't, forget that whole line. If we lose that mean threshold on the downside, all you've got left is a retap of this mean threshold here. And if you lose that, we're coming for here. And the fact that you keep digging into this level, not a good sign. Could be a bull flag. Let's see if that holds. 50%, where does that put us? Puts us right back into this old high here again. Just dip below that. That'll give you your breaker, your bullish breaker or bearish breaker. That's what you can allow it to come back to. If we lose that there, look for a run back into here. The line in the sand is right in here. Anyway, that's it for me. Anita, Dickie's back. Yesterday's AM low never got hit. Nope, we didn't get the low taken, but it was a nice little run back into the new week opening gap once again. And look at that big wick that we were talking about. You get a big monster wick coming up in there. If we get another drive down to take this out, look for 432. Yeah, 432. See how we've lost that already? We've lost that candle's mean threshold. So now we're coming down deeper. Look for this here. See, your first hint should be, if that keeps getting worked over and over again, it's like drilling down and weakening this order block, right? It weakens it each time you drill into it. Now all of a sudden you're busted through it. Come back, find support at it, keep coming lower. You want to see a body get below there too, though. Thanks, Darren. Appreciate you. I appreciate you too, Wally. And I appreciate all your analysis and your input to the channel. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much for all that you guys do as well. So anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for tuning in. I love you guys. Sending the love. Feel the love, everybody. Feel the love. I'm there for you. I love you guys. So I will see you guys on Wednesday morning. Tomorrow morning. Take care.